Y'all are not gonna believe it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I just got stung on the freaking eye by these damn wasps. I was working on uncovering the car so I can work on my next video, and these damn wasps just came down and stuck my ass right in my freaking eye, dude. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to end these fools. I gotta get the car out of the way though. Actually stung me in the damn eye, dude. Look at that. Lana was actually Lana has this suction thing. It's like taking whatever the hell they put in my eye out. So hopefully it doesn't swell up. And we'll find out in this video if I swell up. You know, I usually don't mess with Mother Nature. I usually leave them alone. But when you do this shit, Now the problem is that they're not all on the floor the way they're supposed to be, so hopefully now they're not out to attack me. Dude, look at that. Oh, dude, I think I am swelling up. Oh, God. This is gonna suck. Hey, for those who haven't seen the last video, we got some new headlights for the car from Extreme Online Store. Got the carbon fiber diffuser. You know, the great thing about this car is that it has ice cold AC. So, since it is hot, my eye is burning because of a damn wasp sting. I'm gonna make a quick intro here inside the car with the AC on. So Extreme Online Store or Custom Interior. Custom Interior is the side of their business where they do like a lot of interior upgrades. Like for example, this right here, they asked me what I thought about my console cover with the blue stitching, and I told them that I loved it. You know, I told them it was really nice to see a little bit more blue on the interior because I do have blue stitching on my steering wheel, blue stitching on my Alcantara shift knob, and they offered to send something over to me to add on to that blue stitching theme that I have going on in the car. And I was like, screw it, let's go for it, let's see what you got. So let me show you what they sent over. So they offered to send this over to me, you know, just, you know, I guess appreciation maybe from the videos that I've been doing. And man, this company has been a hell of a amount of help with this car, bro. I can't thank these guys enough. These are actual seat covers, but they're not your average seat cover. They actually, from the pictures and the stuff that I saw online, they actually look like actual seats, like real upholstered seats. So here we got the bottom parts of the seats, right? And if you have old seats on your C6 Corvette, this is probably gonna help bring those back to life. But here is the part that I'm really excited about. This is the top part of the seat cover, which is where they added, you know, that blue stitching that I've been like, you know, kind of going for with the car. So check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it here. Here, maybe I'll bring you guys out bring you guys out to the sun. So you guys see that blue stitching here on the headrest, and then here along the side. And as you can see, just by the way I'm grabbing it, this is like pretty heavy duty, or I mean, I'm not sure if it's actual leather or like the artificial leather, but it feels hella nice. And I understand that I do have some C6 owners that follow my channel who are just now getting into fixing their cars, right? And these are 20-year-old cars, so most people, mine aren't too bad, but most people, their seats are going to be a little bit worn out. I mean, my car doesn't even have 50,000 miles. This is a fairly low mileage car, but either way, I do have kids, and I wouldn't mind having a little bit of protection to my original seats, plus actually adding a little bit of style to it. So as far as installation, from what I've seen, it looks like it is a very simple process. Basically, these just slip over the actual seat. You do have a zipper on one side. These hooks go under, and you hook it up under the car, under the seat. And then you have these anchors here, which basically you slide these anchors in between the back part of the seat and the bottom, and when it goes in like that, and then it just becomes a hook. So very simple process. Same thing on the bottom. Now, before we get these installed, I want to tell you guys something that I've actually never touched base here on the channel. This has been something that maybe just Lala and maybe one other friend knows about, but I know most of you guys know me as a super guy, right? I have these, you know, very high horsepower cars, the Mustang, and then whenever I came out and I said I got a C6 Corvette, but it wasn't a Z06, it wasn't a ZR1. I had even people ask me, why didn't you get a ZR1? Which, I mean, I like to be modest about everything, but if I really wanted a ZR1, I could have gone out and bought it. But I'll tell you, one of the biggest reasons, there's multiple reasons why I didn't do it, but one of the biggest reasons was because of this. The fact that this is removable. I am a huge fan. Actually, I'm a huge fan of this removable top, kind of like on the Supras. That's the reason that my Supra is a Targa top. And I know there's a lot of weight differences between this car and the Z06 and ZR1. But again, my goal wasn't to be like incredibly fast, so I was willing to sacrifice that. This is definitely something that I really wanted, which was the removable top. And yeah, I know a lot of people can be like, oh, that's dumb, that's crazy. Why would you sacrifice the LS9 motor and do all this just because of a, you know, removable top? Well, everyone's different, bro. I mean, if I was really trying to be the fastest guy out there, I would have done it. I wanted little conveniences like this, some, you know, out on summer nights, rolling with the top off, or, you know, just something really, just something different, man. Everything is not about power or having the best of the best. Sometimes you just like things and you just go for it. So let's get this thing removed. Let's put it in the back, because it is going to be a lot easier to install these parts of the seat covers without this on there. And just like that, even with my sound system, it fits perfectly. And bam. This is sick, dude. I don't understand who would not like this. Now it looks like a go-kart. Alright, boys. Dude, and I gotta do this in a hurry, bro. My eye is hurting. I've never been bit by a wasp before. This is the first. So I don't think I'm allergic. I think something bad would have happened by now. But I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something about this. Oh wow, look at this. I didn't even know the Corvette had this. Learning something every day. Oh my god, you had your Corvette for 2 years and you didn't know that they had that? No, I didn't. Alright, so I will say this. Probably better off if you have some muscles, man, because you have to tug on this pretty hard just to make sure it's snug. Damn, this is, oh my god, dude, this is actually even feeling a lot more padded. This is sick. Wow, this feels a lot nicer than the stock seats, that's for sure. Can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. So these are the anchors. All you're gonna do is just shove them in between the actual seat, and it's gonna go all the way to the back. I'll show you guys what that looks like. There's one. That's 2. And it's not too hard, you guys, because I mean basically as they reach the back, it kind of almost opens up, like it butterflies out. And that's 3. I'll show you guys what that looks like from the back. Alright, so these are the anchors here, you see, and now basically they're just kind of hanging on in between the bottom part of the seat and the top part. Now these here, these are just going to reach out under your seat, and there's a rod that runs across the bottom. Just hook it up under there. If you have somebody with small hands to help you, that'd be great. I'm a little bit of a bigger person, so I may struggle just a tiny bit. But I'll get it in there. All but lower the zipper. Hey, look at that. And you also get a pocket in the back. Stock ones don't have a pocket, so that's pretty cool. Just like that, dude. Dude, that actually looks really good. No wrinkles, no nothing. Nice stretched. Blue stitching. I'm not gonna lie, that does look better than the stock one. Alright, let's get the bottom piece installed. Damn, my eye is burning so bad, you guys. I mean, if you can do this, you can do this one. I guess the only hard part is just reaching down on the bottom to get these hooks in. Which if I can't reach with my hand, I'm probably just gonna go get some welding wire and just kind of basically tie the hook from here and pull it out to the back and just hook it where I did the connection on these. So not too bad. And if you don't have welding wire, you can use a coat hanger or even a wire, even a piece of wire, like stereo wire or something like that. Just kind of fish it into the bottom, hook it to the little strap here, and just pull it out to the back. You guys don't need to pull your seats off, unbolt your seats. You don't need to do that. There we go. Now, quick note, you're better off installing the bottom piece and then doing the top piece, because I just had to undo these hooks here from this side just so I can reach down and put the actual strap from the bottom piece. But you guys see all those anchors there? Those are the anchors. Now I'll just go back and rehook those into the seat. Rehook the front ones, and she'll be all done. There we go, boys, with my welding wire. Again, you guys can use a coat hanger. Just undo it, make a little hook, fish it in from the bottom, pull the strap back, and hook it onto that rod that runs across here. But there it is. That is super clean. Dude, that blue stitching really does make it pop though. That's sick, man. See that? Blue, 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 blue. All right, boys, I'm gonna get busy, get the other side done. All right, now a quick note: if you're gonna be using a wire of some sort, like if it's a solid wire like a welding wire or a clothing hook, you may find it that this may snag up on the harness that's under the seat, or maybe like even the actual like material that's under the seat. So kind of what you'll do is try to stick your hand under there and press the wire down. So for example, if it's like hooking up on the top, maybe turn it, press down and pull it out. It'll take you maybe 1 or 2 tries, but eventually you'll get it down. This side here, I just finished it. It took me roughly about 15 minutes, so a lot faster than I thought it would be. And that is all fully installed, all hooked up. And it's pretty much done now. That is their seat covers and their center console cover. And I'm pretty sure they make other stuff for these cars, but that's what I've gotten so far. If by any chance they were to reach out to me and send me anything else, I will get back to you guys and I'll install it and do a review video and all that good stuff. But I mean, so far with this company, I haven't been let down, not even once. And that is Kustom Interior and Extreme Online Store. They're the ones that make all the exterior stuff for these cars, including those headlights and everything that y'all seen in the last few videos. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, boys, because my eye thankfully didn't get swollen, or actually it did get a little swollen. No, yeah, it did get swollen, but it is hurting. Like it feels like I have like a freaking flamethrower on my eyelid. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the top back on and go and ice my eye down. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Hey boys, before I forget, I was actually going through my bag and I just realized that they actually send you all this, all these tools here. They're like tucking tools. Let me show you. So they send you all these tucking tools with the kit. I should have been a little bit more patient and gone through the bag, because this would have helped me a lot. But if you guys were to order a kit for yourself, make sure you look for these tools in your bag. Later boys.